Be honest with me, Craig.
Yeah.
If you are driving down the road and you see members of the police, the road safety or vehicle inspection officers stopping people for license or registration check, what would you do? Would you make the next quick turn to avoid them, or you drive straight on confident that you have your papers?
I'll tell you something, Kate. You only just remind me of what took place when we were on the move. You know, they say that the fear of the VIO officials in Lagos is the beginning of wisdom. And true to type, on the field, when they saw the VIO officials standing by, I mean the motorists, you need to see the way they made the U-turn, like 007. And even those that have the courage to even come, they was like, oh, I hope it won't stop me. Do I have the courage? I hope they won't stop me. And you can see the fear all over them. And I always laugh and say, oh, well, it was fun, quite interesting. But to me, all the same, I always have my papers correct and updated. So I happily, you know, go straight to them, say hello, and tender whatever documents they request to see from me.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be, actually. But sadly, people assume it's just enough for you to obey traffic rules and drive safe. But to drive in any city within Nigeria, particularly Lagos, you need to have a complete set of documents that license you to drive and that certify that the vehicle you're driving is in good shape, insured, and properly registered.
Yes, that's what we are looking at today on the program. Requirements for vehicles on Lagos roads. I am Obafemi Craig.
And I am Kate Harmony. First, we take the news update.
Welcome and thank you for joining us on the news update on Lamata FR. The Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority Lamata has transformed with a new brand identity designed to propel its activities into the nearest foreseeable future. The new brand identity of the authority was unveiled to staff at its yearly retreat. The objective of the retreat was to do a review of its organizational context in relation to both ongoing and anticipated changes in the economic and political environment, and look at different ways in which it could remain as a sustainable organization. The new logo, a simpler version of the former logo, has 4 elements which highlights the attributes of Lamata as an organization working to give Lagos a world-class intermodal integrated transport system. While unveiling the logo, Managing Director of Lamata, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, said the unveiling of the logo signposted the evolution of Lamata as a transport planning, regulation, and franchising authority, assuring that Lamata is now better primed to implement a transport system that will encourage citizens to meet their business and social goals. While explaining features of the logo, the external relations specialist, Mr. Kolawole Ojelabi, said the logo speaks of the intention of the Lagos State government to make the state a 24-hour economy entity through the provision of a robust, world-class transport system. He said the new identity will propel the state to achieve this in a manner that is as simple as the new logo. The new logo has 4 main features: the wheel, Lagos State crest, the blue color, and Lamata, which now comes out very bold. And that ends the news update.
Basically, what Lamata does is to coordinate public transportation in Lagos State, and we came up with a transport master plan.
Developed together with the World Bank, the objective of this plan is finding long-lasting solutions for the problem of transportation in Lagos. Currently under its first steps of development, the plan has already proven itself a big success, dramatically increasing the connectivity in a city in continuous expansion and enjoying an unparalleled demographic and economic growth.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we provide the necessary infrastructure to meet the growth, to improve the quality of life, to improve the standard of living, and to make Lagos a vibrant and livable city in years to come.
Lamata, think transport.
If you drive on the streets of Lagos regularly, you know there are certain agencies tasked with ensuring that you have documents certifying that you and your vehicle are fit to be on the roads. One of these agencies is the Vehicle Inspection Service.
And what are the requirements that the vehicle inspection officer expects you to have when they stop you for a check? Let's go find out on the move.
Lagos, as we all know, is a mega city, growing so fast to be so recognized as one of the most populated cities in the world. To live and drive in Lagos entails that you must comply with certain rules and regulations to be able to drive in the state. An agency of government whose responsibility is in this regard is the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation. And under the Ministry of Transportation, we have the Vehicle Inspection Directorate, whose responsibilities and duties is to ensure that they inspect vehicles on the road. Let's take you to see how they conduct their duties and responsibilities as we take you on the move.
Like our roadworthiness certificate, insurance. There you are, okay. You have a spare tire, but it's not okay.
To live and drive in Lagos is as simple as ABC. All you need to do is to ensure that you have the proper paper documentations to be so certified as right to drive on Lagos roads. The benefits are enormous. It saves your time, it gives you confidence, and above all, it saves lives. Let's take you back to the studio for the rest of the program.
You're welcome back to the program. Many drivers feel it's enough to drive a car with good engine and avoid breaking traffic rules, but that having a complete set of vehicle documents shouldn't be so important.
If you're a driver on Lagos Road and feel that way, now is the time to sit up and listen properly as we prove that having your documents, vehicle documents complete, it's in your best interest. And there is no better authority to enlighten us on this than the Director, Lagos State Vehicle Inspection Service and Chief Vehicle Inspection Officer, Engineer Abdulafiz Bolahon Turiola. Thank you for joining us on the show.
It's my pleasure.
VIO, VIS, the two are in the public space. What do you do? And what is the difference between VIO and VIS?
Thank you very much. In line with the traffic law, section 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, the Vehicle Inspection Service, which is the VIA, is the agency in charge of issuance of roadworthiness to ensure that we have roadworthy vehicles on our road. You must have seen some vehicle inspection officers on the road doing what's called road check. Their primary assignment is to ensure that those vehicles that ply the road are roadworthy in terms of meeting the minimum standard before you can ply the road. Also, before you can apply for your driver's license, or before you can get your driver's license, when you apply for your driver's license, what you need to do, you need to visit the Vehicle Inspection Service, who will conduct the checks for you. We also do what's called enlightenment. You know, the section 12 of the law stated clearly our duties, what to be done by the Vehicle Inspection Service. That is the agency.
Okay.
So if we do what's called enlightenment, you need to educate drivers on how to use the road to reduce carnage or accident on our road. And before you can get your certificate for your driving school, in case you want to operate a driving school, you know, VIO we don't teach or we don't train to be drivers. What we do is to confirm their competency on the road. We also inspect accident vehicles. If you have accident with your vehicle now, police to prosecute the offender. But our own is to determine the cost of the accident on the road. What caused the vehicle? What is the condition of the vehicle prior to that accident? VIO does this.
Okay.
Then VIO now
You have mentioned VIO.
Yes.
VIO, Vehicle Inspection Officer. The personnel in the VIS, that is, people working in the agency. Which agency? Vehicle Inspection Service.
Okay, then, but people see men of the Vehicle Inspection Service as threats.
VIO is your friend. You see, when you look at the primary assignment of the Vehicle Inspection Service, it's about safety.
Okay.
It's about safety, to ensure we have roadworthy vehicles on the road, and to also ensure that we have competent driver on the road.
One of the functions is to check vehicle papers to ensure that the vehicles should be on the road. There are many papers we carry with us as we drive around. What then are the basic papers the VIO should be looking at?
Let's start from private. Assuming you have a vehicle that is above 5 years from date of manufacture, registered in your own name. A private vehicle, a saloon car I'm talking about, that is registered in your own name or in my own name. I need to have that vehicle registered first. The vehicle must be registered. What's the purpose of registration of a vehicle? It's about two things. It's about identification and security. Identification means that vehicle belongs to what? To Riola. Two is that in case we have issue with the vehicle, can we really trace the vehicle? That has to do with security. That is the purpose of registration. That vehicle must be registered. And they will give you proof of ownership, they'll give you other document that comes with registration and plate number. You need to have vehicle license to show that you are complying with Joint Task Board rules, which is road levies. You must have vehicle license. That will show the validity of that vehicle license. You need to have a vehicle license. If the vehicle is above 5 years from date of manufacture, you need to have what's called MOT.
For the benefit of our audience, what is MOT?
Yes, MOT means Ministry of Transportation Test. I've mentioned that vehicle must be registered. You must have document of ownership and letter of allocation of number plates. Those are documents you need to have.
Okay.
You need to have vehicle license. You need to have MOT. If the vehicle is probably old and is above 5 years from date of manufacture. And you also need to have insurance. It is compulsory. It's a law. You must have insurance. And the minimum you can get is what? Third party. You can go for a comprehensive if you want.
If I have the money.
If I have the money, because it has other benefits. But the minimum in view of the law is third party. You must have it. Apart from the document, you must also have what's called vehicle accessories. You prepare for breakdown, like extra tires, jack, wheel spanner, fire extinguisher, seat caution. You must have it. That is privately owned vehicle. If you have a commercially designed vehicle, you must have acting permit. Acting permit give the owner the authority to use the vehicle to apply at any time for commercial purpose. How
do we differentiate between a fake document and the original?
What you need to do is to go to our website, and so if you have the hard copy, you can bring it to any of our offices, and our men will check for you free of charge.
Where do you get the original documents for your vehicle? Because in the process of getting your vehicle documents, you encounter a lot of middlemen.
I'll just advise motorists or vehicle owner to please visit any of the vehicle inspection offices across the state and confirm their document.
That's where we can get original documents.
Yes. And you have banks who are also working with Lagos State government we want to make it available to the motorist or the vehicle owner. What you need to, after collecting at any of those banks, we have approved to do those documents on our behalf.
If you confirm my documents to be fake, what will be my penalty?
There's a lot. I need to be sincere to you, because what we do, I must tell you the procedure. If you have document that is not genuine with you, we first of all impound the vehicle. Apart from the money, the penalty we are going to give you, we even tell you to go and bring the issuer.
Issuer
of such document.
Oh.
You have to go and look for the person.
Okay.
But that is the only way you can deter others from doing such a thing.
What other technological apparatus have you introduced lately to also make your work smoother and also make your agency more accessible to the public?
We have partnered with some corporate organization called the Business Solution. We have what's called Auto Inspector, just like your phone. I don't need to run after offenders. What I need to just get the number plate and put it inside the computer. It will bring out the data of the vehicle owner, the address, type of vehicle, the color of the vehicle, the brand of the vehicle. I'll get it out. You see, the technology is moving and the service is also moving too. Because we need to ensure, yes, we need to ensure safety on our road. Because every government is after the safety of the citizens. And we have done that to reduce the amount of time we are spending on vehicle documentation, checking all these documents. All I need is your number to tell me whether you have a vehicle license, you have a hacking permit, you have roadworthiness, I will know from my system.
Is there any plan to have something like a machine-readable card?
We have already. We are introducing it bit by bit.
Okay.
We are trying to harmonize all the documents. Instead of having documents for vehicle license, you have for hacking, you have for insurance, you have for also roadworthiness. We are trying to give you just one document, a sticker.
That will serve.
That will serve as.
That will be better.
Once we put that name or that registration number on the data, on the auto inspector, it will bring out your data. Whether you have vehicle license, you have insurance, you have acne, it will show. We are going to that. We are going bit by bit. But what we are doing now, we have programmed insurance and vehicle license and acne permit on the auto red platform. We call it auto red platform, which is vehicle inspection inspector.
Okay.
It's like a tool, like a machine, very small, like your phone. It's as small as your phone.
How would you say that the activity of the VIO has really impacted safety on the roads?
It's a two-way thing. It's about safety and security.
Safety.
In time of safety, from our database for the past 4 years, because every operation we do, we document it.
Okay.
We have seen that a lot of motorists are now aware of what to do, how to manage the road. In time of road accident, it has reduced. 2011, we have over 100,000 vehicles that has issue their vehicle or attended vehicle. But now we have less than 20,000. So that shows that people are now aware of what to do. They are now aware how to manage the road. Even I can tell you the amount of offenders has also what? Reduced. That is what we want. That is what we want. We want people to voluntarily comply with what? The government rules and regulations for us to have a safer road, and which is what we are seeing now. We are still expecting more in terms of compliance.
Well, this is the matter of if you just tuned in. After this break, we'll take questions from our audience. Do please stay with us.
You're welcome back to the program. We still have the Director, Vehicle Inspection Service, and the Chief Vehicle Inspection Officer, Engineer Abdul Hafiz Golaho Toriola, discussing requirements for vehicles in Lagos State. And the floor is now open to our audience for your questions and to make your comments. You're welcome to the program.
You said something about VIO inspecting accident scenes. The information you get from these accident scenes, what do you do with it?
Yeah, thank you very much. I once said part of our responsibility is to inspect accidented vehicle. And what we do is to determine the state of the vehicle prior to that accident, and we also use that to prevent such an incident again. And before you allow such a vehicle to go out, we mandate the owner to fix the vehicle, to repair the vehicle before we allow such a vehicle to go out. We use it to know the cause of the accident and what we need to do to prevent such accident again. That's what we need data for, and to have in our records for reference purpose.
When a VIO officer stops a car, fine, the driver forgot one of the documents at home. They delayed you and end up asking for a bribe. What's your take on that? Thank you.
It is the duty of the vehicle inspection officers to stop you and to ask for your document after ensuring that your vehicle is roadworthy. If you happen to leave your document at home, the law still gives you a grace. You still have a grace under 24 hours. When you look at section 16 of the law, it states that you can produce that document under 24 hours to go home and bring it. With evidence, they will waive the fine for you. But delaying, I don't know. But what they can do is to impound such a vehicle They don't have to delay you, to give you your ticket and ask to go. And if you believe you have such a document at home, you can quickly go and bring it. But they will issue you a ticket. I must be sincere to you. That ticket shows that your vehicle is with government. But bribe issue, I don't know. Because the bribe issue has to do with, that is why we normally have our officer having their name. Having their name. All you need to do is to report to the headquarters or to the zonal head. They are not meant to give you, they are not meant to ask you for a bribe. What they can do is to give you a ticket. But I know people will say, but you can bring such a report to us and we look into it. Either we have a provost in charge to maintain sanity within the organization.
Okay. If you decide to change the color of your car, obviously you must have registered that car before. Are you still going to register the car again with the new color that you've decided to paint it to?
What you need to do is to do affidavits and police reports. Because in a database, maybe the color you had before was blue. You have changed it to white due to one reason or the other. What you need to do, just do affidavits, do police report, and bring such a document to us to correct.
Engineer Toriola, we appreciate your time to join us on the program today, but kindly indulge us another time with you by giving us a final word on today's topic.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just advise motorists to abide by the rules by ensuring that they maintain their vehicle regularly, obtain all necessary documents, and also obey traffic rules and regulations. And they can also reach us on Facebook, that is Lagos VIO, and Twitter, Lagos VIO, and also on www.Lagos State DVIS. They can reach us. DVIS, they can reach us.
DVIS.com or .org?
.com.
Thank you so much for being a part of Lamata Art today. We hope you do come sometime soon.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. We still have more for you after the break. Stay with us. What makes us so effective at Lamata? It's the feedback we receive from you, because without it, how can we serve you best? So keep sending us your messages, your comments, and suggestions to us on any of our following channels. We trust you enjoyed and learned a lot from today's episode of Lamata Half Hour, and we'll henceforth make sure to meet all the requirements for driving on Lagos roads.
King Solomon said, "The guilty man runs when no one pursues, but the man who lives right is as bold as a lion." If you get your vehicle documents and meet all the driving requirements, not only will you protect yourself, you will travel with a peace of mind, and by so doing, reduce the congestion often associated in the time taken in ensuring that you meet with the requisite vehicle documents on the road by the VIOs.
Every member of our audience will go home with a loaded Lagos Connect card. Till next week.
Lamata.